People really have the audacity to say the craziest to grievers. It'll get better with time. She's in a better place. I'm so sorry for your loss. You're so strong. And that's just the beginning. Let's dive in. The year is 2022. I'm 25 years old, fresh out of the hospital room, watching my mother take her last breath. And I am in the foyer of the Catholic church to which my parents raised us in. That's where I really got the first bit of the loving and caring statements that we all know and are so fond of, right? There's an episode on the show, Shrinking. No spoilers, don't worry. But there's a part in the episode of Shrinking where they're at their first outing after the loss that they experienced, and everyone's saying all these lines to him, and after everyone, he's just taking a shot. And not only is he throwing back shots, but it's like that slow-mo, everyone's moving around him, and the statements are just coming in. That's how it feels for real. And picture me, I'm in this Catholic church, I'm about to sing at my mother's funeral. People really say the darndest things to you when you're grieving, right? Like, we just loved her so much. We just can't believe this happened. And you're just sitting there like, yeah, no, like me either. Yeah, I know. It's okay. Like, thank you. A lot of the time when people say things like this to you, it's genuinely because they are ignorant to it. And ignorance is bliss, baby. Let's dive into some of the darnest shits that people have said to me while grieving. And hopefully maybe I can share some perspective on why those things are ridiculous and why those things are not helpful. And what grievers actually hear in their ears when you say these statements to them. Let's start with, you're so strong. I am actually so frail right now because I haven't drinking any water. I haven't walked outside and gotten some vitamin D in a while because, experiencing a loss, I'm a little depresso. So no, I'm physically actively not strong. And not only am I physically not strong, I'm mentally not strong at all either because it's been 5 minutes. Also, when you say you're so strong, I don't have any other choice. No Sherlock. Don't tell somebody that they're strong because they aren't feeling it and you're not helping. Another irritating line I heard a lot while I was grieving was, it'll get better with time. Now, I have a love-hate relationship with this one because I believe that it is true. I know. I'm sorry. Don't shoot the messenger. All right. You'll get it one day. I believe that this line is true now. When it was first said to me after my mom died, like I'm talking days deep, pat on the back. Don't worry, just give it time. Just give it time. I'm going to give you the time of 2 seconds to get that out of my face right now. That's not helpful at all. What we hear when you say it'll get better with time and what we think about when you say that is, well, time feels like it's moving at an incremental slow pace, the slowest pace on the planet. And you're telling me it'll get better with time. So you're telling me it's never going to get better because time is taking forever right now. That's what I hear. So maybe we don't say it'll get better with time anymore. But at the same time, they're not lying. Another line that used to really irk me while I was grieving that people give me a lot was, I'm sorry for your loss. And that's a really popular line that people give out. I give it out, but I feel like me giving it out opposed to somebody else is a little bit different. And I know that feels very weird to say, but my point in saying that is like, if I say I'm sorry for your loss, it's because I'm sorry because I know you're having to feel what I felt with losing a parent, right? And I feel like I understand that now, but at the time when you say I'm sorry for your loss, it feels like a very cop-out statement. You're thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, well, if I can't say I'm sorry for your loss, what am I supposed to say? Sometimes it's okay to say nothing, but really just pause for a second and think about, if I'm going to make this statement, how is the person receiving this statement going to feel for the situation that they're currently finding themselves in? I feel like it's a loss. It's lost on us to read the room, all right? It's a lost art form to really read the room, to read the picture, to get the full picture before making a statement. Take this as an encouragement for you today to pause for a second before you just say something. 2026 is the year we bring back self-awareness. Another line that used to irritate me is, she's in a better place, right? Like, I just lost my mom and you're telling me she's in a better place. And you know what? I hope she is. I'd like to think she is. But at the time, freshly into a loss, I don't want to hear that she's in a better place because she's not here with me anymore. Call that selfish. It is. But she's not here with me. So is it really a better place? A few other honorable mention lines that I want to throw out to you that are particularly irritating. Quote, they would be so proud of you. End quote. Number one, I know that they would be proud of me. Thank you. Number two, you were their colleague for 2 minutes. Goes back to reading the room. Just like do everyone a solid and read the room. And know that like you don't have to say anything, you don't have to. All of this to be said, people overcompensate how they show up for you and what they say to you to mask their uncomfortability with grief. And that's what their brain tells them to do. Uncomfort, mask it. They are uncomfortable and they have every right to be uncomfortable, but I can guarantee you that I'm more uncomfortable than you are because I'm feeling the literal piece of my heart die. So chew on that one. Let's move on to lines that you can say in place of some of the lines that I just read to you that make more sense and that will make the person that you are making these statements to feel more comfortable and more open to accepting your lines. Here are some lines that I've received in place of the lines I just said that have brought me a lot of joy and comfort and happiness. I want to share them with you today. So instead of saying, you're so strong, say, I've really seen growth in you through this. That meant so much to me because what that's doing is it's not pointing out the obvious strength that this person is required to have in this moment, but you're pointing out that they are growing in this, something that they usually won't see in themselves. And it will show them that this isn't all bad. There's growth happening in me. I loved that so much and I'll never forget it. I've loved seeing the growth happen in you through this. That one's good. Use it. Take it. It'll make the person that is grieving feel so good, so good. Instead of saying, I'm sorry for your loss, say, I can't imagine what this must be like for you. Okay? Now, we're all sorry for the loss. And it's okay to be sorry and it's okay to feel that. But like I said, like it's very repetitive sentences that we get a lot of the time. So instead of saying, I'm sorry for your loss, saying, I can't imagine what this must be like for you is saying, I have never had to feel what you're feeling, and I can't imagine what this must be like for you. I love that too. It's giving them the power and being like, this is a big loss for you and I can't even imagine. Instead of just being sorry, it's unimaginable. Instead of saying she's in a better place, say something like, I'm so sorry that you can't experience her with you here physically anymore, right? What that's going to do is not saying she's not here anymore, she's in a better place, but she's still here with you. And I'm sorry that she can't be here with you in the capacity that you've known up to this point, but she's still here with you. I think that there's this like weird back of your mind thing to say, she's in a better place, is saying is kind of emphasizing the fact that she's not here anymore. So instead of emphasizing the fact that she isn't here anymore, saying something like, I'm sorry that she can't be with you in a physical capacity in the way that she was before. I loved that so much because it shifted that. It shifted that statement from being, she's not here to, she's not here in the way that you know her to be here anymore. It gave me the hope to look for her in little things because she still is here, just not in the way that I have always known. I really loved that one too. It's really sweet. This one's one of my favorites. Instead of saying, they'd be so proud of you, say, I am so proud of you. And if I'm feeling this much pride in you, I can't even imagine how proud your loved one would be in you. That one could make me cry. I'll never forget when someone said that to me. Oh, she'd be so proud of you. I always knew that my mom was proud of me. No one ever had to tell me that. But I remember someone saying to me, I'm so proud of you. And if I can be this proud of you, I can't even imagine the level of pride that your mom has in you right now. That is so nice. That is so nice because you're not sitting here acting like you know how proud my mom would be of me, but you're saying, I'm proud of you. And if I'm proud of you, then she must be. Just shifting it a little bit, right? The last thing I was told that I want to give you perspective on is, I've talked about this before, I'll talk about it again, is I lost all my friends. And I was told that I was a bad friend the year that I lost my mom. And for a long time, I took that statement as like ammunition to be super pissed at everything. I lost everyone because I was a bad friend, right? She's right. I was a bad friend. But instead of sitting there and saying, you're a bad friend, say, I was attempting to show up for you and you wouldn't allow people to be there for you. And that caused me to need to care about myself more than I was attempting to care about you. I was putting a lot of energy into trying to be there for you and not putting any energy into myself. It's all about the way that you word things to people, because you can say something that is a constant that they're hearing, and you can take that and really shift it into, well, this is a different way to hear it, and this is a better way to hear it. And I hope that some of those little tad bits were helpful for you today. It can start to sound like a broken record. The people say to you, to your face while you're grieving, can really start to sound like a broken record. And it can honestly, you'll start to gaslight yourself to being like, wow, do people hit google.com and say best thing to say to somebody who just lost a parent? Google.com, how do I talk to somebody who is experiencing grief right now? And there's just a list of things that pop up, and those 10 things are exactly what we probably hear. Should we do a little experiment right now? Should I google.com this right now? I'm curious. Now that I just said that, curious. Google.com. Hang on. What to say to someone grieving. Do you want to know what it says? Do you want to know what it says? When someone is grieving, offer simple, heartfelt phrases like, I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm here for you. Or, I can't imagine what you're going through. Focusing on presence, listening, and practical help rather than trying to fix their pain. It's actually pretty good, but not the first phrase. I'm laughing because I just said if you Google it, I'm so sorry for your loss is exactly what's going to come up. So use the practical tools I gave you today and don't Google.com it. Instead of sending your friends to Google, send them this episode. And while you're at it, like and subscribe, hit the little bell down below, and know that if people are saying these lines to you, it's not out of malice, okay? People are trying to be there for you. Let them try to be there for you. Correct them. Being in a space of grief gives you the perfect excuse to just tell people how you're feeling. They're already uncomfortable, all right? Just pile onto the uncomfortability. You already have a platform and a stage to do it. Just chuck it on there. What's the worst that could happen? They learn a little bit, you're giving them something. I want to know the craziest thing that someone said to you while you were grieving. And I am really excited to see what you all put in the comments, because I didn't even really touch on some of the crazy things because it's a PG rated podcast. Anyways, I love you, dude. I'm proud of you. We're in this together, okay? Grieving sucks, but we're in it together. And for that, I'm grateful. We'll talk to you soon. Love you, bye.